guys, Twerk, and this is going to be my third life story on the time I got in trouble for letting a stink bomb off in class. And I'm just going to let you guys know now, I'm a good kid. I only have one report, and that's the report I have, or referral, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so normally I'm a good kid, and I would have gotten more in trouble if I had more stuff on my record. But yeah, let me just start the story. So this was last year, beginning of 10th grade. And I think it was probably the first 2 weeks of school, which was probably not the smartest thing to do. And you guys probably thinking, oh yeah, he's a dumbass, why would you do that? Well, first off, it's one of those stink bombs that you can get from like the ice cream man for like $1. And like I didn't really think it was gonna cause much because I've never used one. I didn't know how much it smelled, and I really didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. So basically, it was my English 6th period, and it was a new teacher too, so that's great. I mean, new teacher, you know, what, like good welcome to the school, like just lighting off a stink bomb in class. So yeah, basically, it was me, or my friend and I, Brandon, you know, it's whatever, I'm gonna name him. But basically, he had a stink bomb, and he was asking everyone around him, like, hey, who wants to light this off? Like, it won't be a big deal, like, she won't even notice. And my dumbass was like, hey, I'll do it. And then, because I was near the trash can, so he's like, okay, just, like, well, you don't light it, but you just push it, you break the vinegar in it, and it mixes with the baking soda, and it pops, and it smells like not really pleasant. It's not terrible, but it doesn't smell that good, but it smells like rotten eggs kind of. So basically, he convinced me to do it, and my dumbass fucking went through with it. So he tossed me it. He popped it, he tossed me it, and then I tossed it into the trash. And I did this while my teacher was outside, because she was just like scolding a student who was talking. So I tossed it in the trash, and when she walked in, the first thing she said, because I sit near the door and the trash is near the door, she's like, it stinks in here. And I was like, oh shit. And then I noticed it started smelling more and more, and then someone in the class was like, what the heck, what's that smell? And then like all of a sudden, like the whole class started smelling it. I was like, oh fuck, this isn't gonna be good. And if I did a junior year, no one probably would have snitched, but this was sophomore year, so you still have those little fuckers who are just like, oh, I gotta snitch and be a little bitch, like, you know, snitches get stitches. But yeah, so basically, it was probably 30 minutes of school, or 35 minutes of school left, and then my teacher, I'm not gonna name her, honestly, she noticed it, and she was like, what the heck, why does it smell like this? And then I think someone like said, oh, I don't remember exactly what happened. I don't think anyone said, oh, a stink bomb went off, but I think she went to like where it was coming from. She checked the trash, and she found the wrapper, and it was a stink bomb. And then she told everyone that they could leave, like to stand outside because of the smell. And she said if it doesn't bother you, you could stay inside and work. So I think like 5 or 6 kids stayed inside. And then my friend and I were like, oh shit, dude, like this isn't gonna be good. And his lucky ass, or no, well, okay, so the thing is, she called the office, and they said that, oh yeah, you could send him home because it's only like 30 minutes left in the day, which I really didn't understand. Like, we could have maybe just went to their classroom or the library, but they sent everyone home. And they said again, like, you didn't have to go home if you want to just finish your work and not do it for homework. So I kind of stayed, half because I felt guilty, and the other half is because like I want to finish my work. So basically, I don't know who snitched, and to this day I still do not know who snitched, but someone snitched even though they got to go home early, which I really don't understand, like why you would snitch if you had to go home early. And it was funny, like, okay, so someone snitched, and basically she didn't say anything to me because I think she liked me as a student, so she was kind of embarrassed, and it was her first year being here, so I don't know. But basically, she just said, called this campus security, and she said, oh, I have someone here to pick up, and then she explained to them what happened. So basically, I got called to the office, and I had to write down the incident and who else was involved, and I wrote down my friend, and I know I shouldn't snitch, but they already knew who did it, like the other guy who did it, so they just wanted me to say what he did. So I was just like, okay, he just brought it, and I lit it off. So basically, the vice principal, there's 3 at our school, and you get one depending on your last name, and I got Mr. Hughes, and he basically said since I never had anything on my record, even in middle school, he was just going to give me Saturday school, because I honestly probably I could have got suspended for it, and I'm lucky I didn't. And I don't remember if he said it's not going to be on my record, like he won't put it on my record. I think that's what he said, that he wouldn't put it on my record because it's my first time, and he knows I'm a good kid, and I just made a dumb mistake. So basically, I got Saturday school, and the other kid, he didn't even, they forgot to call him in because he left. He was one of the kids who left early, so they forgot to call him in, and I was the only one who got in trouble, so I got kind of mad about that. I mean, yeah, so basically I only got Saturday school, and it wasn't a big deal. And honestly, I think that, maybe not at first, but like the teacher, my teacher, Miss Lynn, or Miss Hermione, who cares, I'm gonna name her, she honestly wasn't even that mad. I honestly, like, I don't think she was that mad at all. Like, she started liking me after, because I apologized, I wrote her a letter, and then she kind of became friends with my mom. I don't know why, but she did. You know, like Asians, they're just doing their Asian things. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so she became friends with my mom, and she started liking me, and I was probably one of her favorite students throughout the year, which is kind of funny because I lit a stink bomb off in her class. But yeah, it's whatever. And I remember later that year, second semester, I wrote we had to write a poem on something that happened in school, and of course I wrote about it, the stink bomb, and everyone was laughing because it brought back like memories of what happened. But yeah, so basically that's my third life story video, and I made one earlier on something else, but I kind of got talked out of doing it. It's probably for the better though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other topic ideas, just leave them down below in the comment section. And shout out to everyone who's watching this. Fucking Aldo's bitch ass, Roman, Lexi, Krista, Diego, Justin, Adrian, probably my sisters. Hopefully not my parents. I mean, I don't really care, but I just hope they don't watch my videos. And to everyone else that watches my videos, shout out to you guys. So happy holidays. Pull through with those finals, and I hope you guys have a good day. So Rich Opponent, and I'll see you.